Welcome to the Lightworker Society. My name is Ayoka Yamina. I am the creator of this awesome community. Thank you for tuning in once again to another Oracle experience by me, the Oracle Goddess. Please subscribe to my YouTube, like my pages, follow me on Instagram, my social medias, as far as Facebook, Snapchat, Periscope. I'm all over. Go to the link in my Instagram bio and you'll be able to click on a Linktree link and it will connect you with all of my web pages. Also, short disclaimer, everything in my message might not resonate with you. Take what you can, take what applies to you and leave what doesn't. Remember to keep your mindset positive, keep your intentions good. And just try not to invite any energies in that is not in alignment with what it is that you desire for yourself, because energy is so fluid and it's so important to stay balanced, especially when it comes to trying to manifest what it is that you want in your life. Now, I've already kind of like cleansed my space, but as I'm speaking, I'll go ahead and hit my singing bowl a little bit because energetically, I'm streaming through two places right now. I'm still learning how to get it to sing by moving my wooden stick across it, but I'm struggling a little bit. I'm gonna get it, but I can tap it. So one moment. And I do have meditation music playing in the background. Usually I don't like to play it as much, but because it kind of makes me extremely mellow. And I don't know, I just be wanting to be in the energy of excitement and, you know, just energetic. And sometimes it just has me so mellow. I be so calm and so relaxed. And I'm like, get some energy, girl, so I can keep y'all up doing this reading. But I'm going to do a collective reading for Cancer. Tonight, I know I haven't done the zodiac readings in a minute, but yep, I've had a request and yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that for you guys. Also, let me set my intentions real quick. Thank you, Holy Spirit, my spiritual guides, for helping me with this reading. Thank you for speaking through me and using me as the messenger. I ask that the spiritual gates are protected and closed off to anything that is not in alignment with this reading or my purpose, that anything that is negative and not of light can actually come through the spiritual gates, through my social media, through the people who are viewing. I ask that my messages reach the right people at the right time and at the right places. Also, thank you for helping us to keep a mindset of gratitude, to stay in a vibrational frequency of joy. And thank you for helping us to maintain a good, positive mindset so that we can overcome anything that is blocking us or hindering us, so that we can overcome and actually achieve and manifest what it is that we desire in our lives. Okay, thank you so much. All right, you guys, if you want a personal reading, I am doing those right now. I do have a nice little special going on. 3 cards for $15. That's not bad. It gets you straight to the meat of the problem, although it doesn't do much with elaboration, but it's good for you guys who are not really quite sure or not really comfortable just as of yet doing full readings. I do have some membership packages available too as well, so check those out. For my guys that love to get readings consistently and want to do weekly check-ins, I have memberships for that. The princess level, the empress level, I can't think of them offhand. It's about 3 of them. Starting at $75, so you can't beat that. I usually charge about $60 for one reading alone, but with the packages you're able to get some additional perks. Check out my Patreon too as well. I'm about to start really putting some energy into that, where I'll do some extended readings there or do little like memberships as well. It could be like $9 a month where I'll post extra videos that's only exclusively to my members. So check out that Patreon, which is going to be attached to the link in my bio. It's going to be a Linktree link. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to start with my Angel Messenger deck. Let's see. Thank you. Ooh. Sometimes I'll be thinking I'm gonna get like 1 or 2, 3 cards maybe at the most, and it'd be like 1,000. So the first card that came out was Isabella. And Isabella basically is saying, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Okay, Cancer, so there's something that new that you've been thinking about doing or embarking on, and you could be questioning it because the card came out in reverse. So I don't know if you're in a state of doubt. Remember, I said keep your mindsets positive so that you can manifest what it is that you desire. But don't be doubtful or don't feel hopeless about this, because the manifestation is real. Like, you're going to give birth to this new idea. You're going to give birth to this new venture, and it's going to have a happy outcome with positive expectations on top of that. Okay, so you're going to have to really stay in alignment with what it is that you desire, which means what? That vibrational frequency, what's inside of you, like that has to stay in the mindset of joy. You got to be hopeful. You got to be happy. So whatever it is that you need to focus on to keep your intentions positive, whatever it is you need to focus on to keep you in your happy place, do that, because you're going to manifest this. And Spirit is just really saying, like, the answer to your question, yo, is yes. Yo, it's strong yes. Like, that's what I'm getting. It's a strong yes. This situation is everything that you really hoped it would be. It's going to turn out exactly how you desire it to be. It is still a good idea to keep your eyes open and pray for angelic assistance along the way as well. So don't forget to include your angels, because they are guides, their support to help you to navigate through your situations and navigate through your life, and to help you with making the best decisions. Even ideal situations will require adjustment when moving forward. So don't think like there's not going to be something that you're not, sometimes we be like, it should just run smoothly or it should just go this way. Okay, yeah, but not all the time. And it will require you to make some adjustments. But however, there's going to be smooth sailing along the way. Now, this opportunity is even more favorable because of the timing. The timing is so right, and like all the pieces of this puzzle have now fallen into place for you to do this. You have learned so many valuable lessons over time that literally have prepared you for this right now. So that is why you're being rewarded by the universe, because your patience has literally been paying off. And now is the time for you to reap the rewards. The universe is like, yes, this is your time. But you got to stay positive. You got to keep those expectations high and know that this is going to take place for you in your life, because divine timing is at play, and the timing is now. This is the right time to take those bold steps while listening to the wise guidance of the divine and of your angels, of your heart, as you move forward fearlessly. So don't allow fear to be your guide in this, because fear will stifle you and literally make you feel stuck, and you won't be able to move forward like you need to. So this is your confirmation, you guys. This is the right timing for this. This is the right timing for whatever it is that you've been thinking about doing. Now, again, Adriana came up, and she's basically saying, like, I'm leading you towards the answers to your prayers. So listen and follow the steps. I'm communicating through your intuition, your thoughts, and your dreams. So you've been literally getting downloads from your angels giving you signs. So pay attention to the synchronicities, the numbers, your dreams, all of that is really the answers to your prayers. Your intuition is like telling you already what to do. That's messages coming from the divine directly. That is how heaven communicates with you, through your intuition, through your dreams. And the angels are literally saying, like, we heard your prayers. We heard your prayers, and they are glad that you have finally asked for some help in this situation. And they just really want you to really pay attention to your internal guidance and your higher self, because they're talking to you. They're talking, and then like notice the repetition thoughts, your feelings, or vivid visions, dreams, or even auditory messages. You could be listening to music and something just connects to what it is that you're trying to do, and you like, that's odd. It's not odd at all, sweetheart. It's not odd at all. That's angelic messages coming to you. They're working with you to co-create the answers to your prayers, okay? And you have to honor and follow the guidance of your heart, because prosperity is coming to you. It's coming all over again. Like this message is bam, bam, bam. Listen to your intuition. Honor your guidance, because everything that you are desiring right now in this new venture or this situation is going to take place exactly how you have envisioned it for yourself. So stay connected to that vision. Don't back down from it. Don't waver. Let hopelessness literally like invade you. Fear. Don't let it come near you, because you don't want to mess up the manifestation of this or slow it down. It's not necessarily saying mess it up, but slow down the manifestation. And Spirit is saying like you are so supported right now, like heaven got your back like 100, like yo, you got so much support right now in this, and financial support. So whatever it is that you're trying to do, of course, it's going to require, because everything requires money, but the financial support is there. And to heaven, money is really what? A symbol of abundant supply that God provides to all of his children. So we are all, we can all have that abundance, because the universe does not operate in lack, literally. It's always enough. Always enough. Now, So the reason why your finances have been blocked in the past is because of guilt. So it's about like a negative belief or mindset that you might have had, or emotion that you might have had that was tied to your money. So you got to be careful, because the relationship you have with your money is really like, if it's a bad relationship, you will cause a block in it. And it's like that comes because of what? Fear of not having enough, or going through situations that really cause you to live in some type of poverty, or not to be able to have what you needed to survive, right? So sometimes that's usually what connects us to that mindset of, oh, I'm not going to have enough to do this. I never have enough, or I can't make my ends meet. All of those little negative things that our ego likes to tell us, to make us not feel safe, to make us not feel comfortable or happy. But this is the reason why you've had that block, and you really have to release much of your negative association about money. And this is what the angels are saying. It's time to release that, because the universe is abundant, like I said, and heaven wants to bless you with the abundance that you are seeking. But the two just doesn't go hand in hand. It's not going to be, God, I want this. I want a new house. I want a new car. I want to do this. I want to do that. But, with my little old salary, I don't have enough. I wouldn't be able to afford a car note. You can't mix those two together. It just does not work out. The universe does not understand that. It is what it is. You speak what you want, and you align yourself with that desire. Now, Akasha has also came. That's a pretty card. I like it. It's purple, and plus it has a nice little chocolate angel on there. You rarely see them sometimes on these oracle cards. But you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts in their divine life mission. All right, Cancer. So some of y'all out here are spiritual teachers. And you could be already doing things involving like oracle card readings, tarot readings, or just in your everyday life, just speaking with people and helping them to overcome and get through their situations. But you literally have helped so many people by giving them guidance, literally advice and messages. You have this natural gift for delivering just the right words, okay, along with a healthy dose of comfort and inspiration. So Spirit is really urging you to be available for even more people. Your heart will tell you whether your teaching work will consist of writing. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you got to be a teacher and standing up or, behind a pulpit, being a preacher or anything like that. But it could be writing, it could be speaking, it could be giving workshops or just counseling. Or maybe you're guided to just be spontaneous with your helping. You could be in a supermarket and somebody can walk up to you and tell you their whole life story, and you're like, why me? But in that moment, you still feel guided to give them some type of loving affirmation or some type of advice that will help them and guide them through their situation. Now, you're completely qualified, so don't ever doubt your qualification. Like, you don't have to have, sometimes you think you got to have certifications and all types of great, wonderful things. But when you are a spiritual helper, that's what you are here for. That's what majority of us are here for. Even as my community, the Lightworker Society, we're earth angels. We're here to help other people to have more hope, and it's the same thing that a therapist would do, literally, except for we don't have those qualifications and we're not prescribing medicines and different things like that, but we're prescribing what? A message of hope, a message of understanding, a message of clarity and love. Like, we're raising the vibrations by doing it through the fifth dimension, through a spiritual basis, and not through this 3D worldly what do I want to say? Prescriptions and I can't connect the words at this time, but sometimes it's not bad. I'm not saying that therapy and all of that stuff isn't bad, but sometimes it's like we have to get to the spiritual basis of it. And sometimes therapy and counseling and seeing those type of things or taking certain medicines really are not connecting us with the divine, and that's where the disconnect sometimes comes in. If you guys understand what I'm saying, the disconnect comes in with the healing, because it's missing that component of the spiritual basis, because we are spiritual beings. It's like it's fixing the outside, but the inner still needs that love and that work, getting down into the root of the issues, which stems back to childhood, could stem back to our lives before the present ones that we're living. It goes so deep. It's just not on a surface level. Now, this is your divine life purpose. So if you need help with this, just simply ask for help from your angels. And as soon as you ask, you'll start moving in that direction, and they'll start sending people to you and opportunities to you to be able to use your gifts. And Seraphina has showed up in this reading, honey. And Seraphina says, I am an angel of happy families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. So Cancers, be looking out, because your prayers about family have been heard as well. Let me tell you, you've been manifesting. These prayers you didn't put out into the heavens is like, the divine, your angels is like, yo, we got that prayer and we heard you. We on it. It's already done. It's already done. In the fifth dimension, just know it's already done. It just has to work its way down here into this natural realm that we live in, this 3D dimension. And that's why it's important for you to stay balanced, stay in alignment with what it is that you desire or what it is that you are praying for, because you want to be able to feel, receive, and be walking in that desired prayer that you have put out for yourself. Now, you're going through a period of adjustment right now to prepare for this change. So it might feel chaotic, a little disorganized, but be assured that this is simply a part of the nesting process, literally. So you have an angel that will be guiding you through this time and helping you with any upsets that may occur. So any challenges will stimulate forthright discussion. And this truth is a very cleansing truth. So allow the discussions to take place. Don't block yourself. Don't shut down from listening to the other person as well. And also remember to speak your truth. It helps you to know your own feelings, okay, and your own priorities and exactly what you want on a deeper level. And it allows you to share with others in a deeply honest way. So that's why it's important for these difficult discussions to go forth, because it really is cleansing. So whatever this situation is, or this person that you might need to have this discussion with, allow it to manifest, because it's definitely going to happen. And the purpose of going through certain things, usually, I always say there's pain in your it's purpose in your pain. That's it. There's purpose in your pain. Learn the lessons from whatever's taking place and really reevaluate your situations, because the storm will blow over. Okay, the storm always blows over. It doesn't rain all the time. And after the storm, what do you end up getting? The clouds are moved, the sun starts to shine, and then you even see a nice little rainbow, right? That lets you know, that's that confirmation from heaven that everything is going to be all right. All right, the storm is coming, but that's okay. You're going to get through it. Now, this happy change or addition to your family is divinely ordered. So surrender any worries to God and allow heaven to serve as your spiritual family who helps guide and watch over you. They love you very much. Now, that was really interesting. That was nice. Let's ask some supporting questions really quick. Is there a message that you have for Cancer that they should know about the current situation right now? Okay, we got some messages. All right, so the Knight of Pentacles has shown up, and the Knight of Pentacles was in reverse. It's time to it's time to really start to plan and take action on whatever it is that this situation is, or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, or this new venture. Stop dreaming about it. Literally, that's what Spirit is saying. Stop dreaming about it. It's time to take action. It's time to move forward. Don't be the Page of Swords. Okay, so you got the new ideas, you got the new ways of communicating, and you have a lot to share. And you're bursting with all of this energy, but at the same time, it's like you're dreaming about it. So don't hold back on expressing your truth, okay? Or acting. Don't act hastily without thinking things through. Just literally set up your plan of action and move. And move forward, because like I said, you got your supporting cards. Literally, happy changes to your family. We found out what your divine purpose was. Spiritual teacher. Prosperity is coming to you now. You're getting answers to your prayers, to your dreams and intuitions, because right now is the right time for this new venture, because the happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Do y'all want to know something about y'all love life right now? Do y'all want me to touch bases on that, Cancer? Because it did. I don't know. This situation could be talking about your love life. I don't know what this new venture could be. I didn't ask. But you know what it's about. Is there any messages that you have for Cancer regarding that situation now? Yep. Take action. Take action, Cancer. I don't know. This read might just be like, yo, how many times you want me to say it? I can probably pull out 100 different decks. And all of them gonna be like, take action. Stop sitting down. Stop dreaming about it. Stop focusing on, all of the great ideas that you're manifesting inside of yourself. You're keeping it in the fifth dimension. But you ain't trying to have it start to work for you down here. This way you want it down here in this life that we live in right here. So, yeah, it's time, Spirit is saying it's time to be more aggressive and moving forward. These horses that are on this picture, they're aggressively moving forward. And that's what it's saying. It's time to take action. You're on the right track, but you're going to have to increase your determined effort. Now, the white horse that I was showing you on the picture is the interaction of spirit and thought. The black is the outer work that still needs to be done. So continue taking action and trust your intuition. In time, you'll break through and you'll see the results you've been working so hard to create. That number 17 on that card represents completion. So this will happen. No more doubting. No more daydreaming. Take action. Let's see. Spirit said, let's talk about romance. Your love life. All right. Thank you. What is it that you want? Well, these feelings are real and worth exploring. So whoever this person is that you're thinking about, you definitely have romantic feelings between you two. There's mutual. So it is worth exploring it. And it's real. It's very real. So don't feel like should I do this? I don't know. Because you know how we can be in that energy of not really trusting because of past experiences. Now, you know, Spirit is like, it's okay. It's okay to really explore it. See what it's about. You know, because you never know. I mean, you can know literally by doing a reading, but that's all involving a private reading, personalized reading. So reach out for me if you want to know exactly what it is that you should do. But really, Spirit is saying, Spirit is really saying like, wow, woo. This is another thing with take action. Maybe this is what it's about. It's like take action with this person, because this card says that the answer is yes. The answer is yes about what it is you're feeling. Take action by flirting, asking a person out on a date, or making your feelings known. If you've recently been longing for more romance in your life, this card is signaling you to take charge of making that happen. You can romance yourself for real by treating yourself to luxurious massages or pedicures, buying yourself presents, or watching romantic movies. Like the more and more you love on yourself and you put that love inside of you that you're trying to give to somebody else, then you start to attract loving situations and more loving people, and that attraction becomes so strong. So as you actively pursue and attract that romance, you got to affirm that it's already inside of you. That's what I just said. Okay, you got to do that work and feeling that love inside of you. And a partner definitely brings these feelings to the surface, but however, they are within you, okay, as well. The more you affirm it, I am romantically loved, the more you attract this condition within yourself and through a relationship. Now, this card also could signal that you are ready for a new relationship. And it's guiding you again to take action, such as being aware of people you meet who may be potential partners, as well as frequenting places where such potential partners may be. These would be locational events associated with hobbies of your interest, things that you like to do. So that will bring that commonality in. So yeah, is this what y'all need to be taking action on? Your love? Is you desiring to have a relationship? Is this about love? We all want love. I definitely get that. Now let's see. I have this new Moonology deck, so I want to see what they're talking about for you guys. All right, what message do you have for my Cancer babies? My Cancer viewers. Okay, Moonology. Come through with the 1,000 messages. I got to pull out the book for this one. Like I said, it's a new deck, so I don't know them all that well, but I'm dropping my other cards, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm coming. All right, so bring love into this situation. That's that card. Bring love into this situation. New moon in Aquarius. Page 62. Yep. It's all about taking action again. It's saying, move forward. This card is talking about no looking back. Change is on its way, and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. This card comes with a suggestion that you may need to do things independently or on your own, but be loving, not too pragmatic. Time may be of essence when this card comes up. You got to let go of the past in order to move forward. Okay, so take action. So that also is going to involve, like I said, loving on yourself and putting that love back into yourself, which also requires you to let go of those past situations, those past hurts, that past trauma. You can't bring that in because you're trying to create a relationship that's healthy, and you want a healthy love, literally. And if you are in that same mindset and you're not letting go of that, it's not going to manifest the way that you desire it to be. So you're definitely going to have to bring the love into this situation, and you got to detach yourself from those old situations. You got to think outside of the box, because that'll also bring solutions and be more pragmatism. Bring more pragmatism into your situations. And really focus on your divine life purpose as well. That's what I'm getting. Focus on your divine life purpose. Adjustments are required. And that came up in the previous card that I did for you too as well, saying that you might have to make adjustments, because that's what happens when you go through new changes or new phases. Sometimes adjustments have to be made, even though this is divinely ordered and it's the right time for it to happen for you. You're still going to have to adjust just a bit. Now let's see what the book is saying. Third quarter moon. $36. Got it. So the third quarter moon card is saying, okay, so Spirit is like, think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled with more and more over the past few weeks. So some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there is a lot of negativity and you need to let go of this. So it's going back to letting go of previous situations. Okay, so if you ain't heard it or got it or let it sunk in, here we go again. I got about 2 more cards coming from this, maybe 2 or 3. So if they all say the same thing, Spirit is like, you ain't getting it, honey. Let me tell you again. Okay, so you got to let go of the negativity around that situation. Whatever situation you're asking about right now, be honest about whether there is if there is toxic emotions involved, which you need to release into the ethers. All is not lost, okay? So remember that. There are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change, of course, is in the forecast now. That the recent event that you had previously have been understood and acted upon. Just remember that everything that happens to you that you don't want, it shows you what you do want. So look at the lessons behind your situations and, just act on it, but just pay attention at the same time. So you can bring balance out of this situation, out of your love life, and so it won't cause any further issues. Now, it's definitely something new and something exciting that's going to take place, but it's going to require you to trust so that you can move this situation forward, okay? And then the next one is like, you're very close to achieving this goal. So don't, like I said, don't fall back into that fear or that hopelessness or feeling anxious because it seems like it's not moving at the pace that you want it to move, or you still feel like some triggers that are taking place within your own self. Don't allow that to be a factor to keep you from obtaining what it is that you want for yourself. because you deserve it. It's for you now. You're lovable. Remember, one of those affirmations that was said in one of the previous cards was like, remember to tell yourself that. Now, now, if there is a situation that you're currently thinking about with someone, it's bulging with possibilities and it's coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments, again, may yet be required before you get what you want. Though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopeful reassurance for you. However, there's also a sense of this situation is a bit tense. So don't push too hard, okay? Because one false move and the whole thing could just go boo, literally. That's not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know there's a fuse attached to this situation. So be careful for you. Be careful if you choose to light it, all right? So you're on the right track, though. So just keep that in mind. I'm on the right track. I'm on the right path. Let me continue to focus on what I need to do for myself, my own particular healing. Keep going within, because now is a good time to review everything that it is that you're trying to do for yourself going forward. Now, keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams, okay? Stay focused. It's a good time to start this venture. It's a good time to keep moving forward in this venture. And, oh yeah, you need to get into some better, or get back into good health habits. So I'm being told to start focusing. That all goes hand in hand. Start focusing back onto yourself and put that love into yourself. And when you do that, bam, you attract that ideal love that you are looking for, that you are longing for. Now, the next card that came out was Surrender to the Divine. And that's the full moon and full moon card. Oh, look, I found it faster. That's really cool. Okay, I got to use these cards more then, huh? But Surrender to the Divine is basically saying that life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions right now and see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface. No matter when the moon cycle you pulled this card, matters will soon conclude and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true, which they are. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, honey, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as things start to unfold. Practice temperance, okay? The wish you made is about to come true. It's make or break time, honey. There could be a sense of madness in the air, but breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. Letting go, that was said. It's time to let go of the past, and it's time to move on. That message is coming from the divine. Now, take time to breathe out. Didn't that message just say that? Breathe deep and stay calm. Then the next card that followed was take time to breathe out. You on the right track though, so that's all that matters. It's so funny because the book was on that insert. So now it suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked, and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Breathe. We can't be on all the time. Okay? If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself. If you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes in cycles all the time, okay? You are where you are, and it's okay. You should know where you stand, either now or very soon, okay? So you need to take some time out for your own good. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experience, that spiritual teacher, with someone else, and avoid falling into a slump. Don't get stagnant. I've been telling you that. Don't get stagnant. Don't allow fear. Don't allow past hurts, whatever it is, to keep you from moving forward and not taking action, because the cards is telling you you're going to have that happy change. I'm going to say it again. It's time to focus on your divine life purpose. Prosperity is coming to you. Healing, you're receiving downloads about answers to your prayers. Yes, the timing is right. Take action. These romantic feelings you feel for whoever this person is very real. Okay? Bring love into your situation. Make sure to be able to adjust, because we go through cycles in life. So it's always going to be some type of adjustment. You're always going to have to get acclimated to a new situation, new ideas, things like that. So now, I think I want to end it there, because it's going to kind of just keep repeating over and over again. And so I want to save some more energies from Spirit for another reading, so I can keep the Cancer readings going for you guys, at least weekly. That's my goal. My goal is to try to really tackle weekly zodiac sign readings for every sign. Now, again, if you want to have more elaboration on this collective reading, feel free to reach out for me for a private reading. I am available. And I thank you so much for tuning in. And you have a wonderful rest of the week. Peace.